A very good morning, students. In this video you will learn how to proceed test for cation using salt analysis. So to proceed this test you will require a salt. As you can notice, currently this is white in color. Then for group test you require dilute HCl, concentrated HNO3, ammonium chloride, ammonium hydroxide, potassium ferrocyanide and potassium thiocyanate. So now let's start. First what you have to do, you have to take a bit amount of salt in a test tube and we will first check its solubility. As you all can notice, I have already some water in it and I will add some more amount of water in this test tube. Now you all have to notice that is it dissolvable in water or not. So everyone notice, now we have a clear solution. It means the given salt is highly soluble in water. Now students, we will proceed with heating test. To proceed the heating test, I will take salt in a test tube. So this is salt and I will take it in a test tube. Now what you have to do, you have to only heat it and we will notice the result here. Okay, so what is the result? Let's watch. You have to wait for a minute. Finally, as a result, you will notice that it converts into red color residue. So that is a preliminary test for Fe3 plus cation. Okay, so it is a hint for us that maybe here iron group is present. So let's check. Now as you all can notice, the red color is getting dark. So this is the preliminary test and indication that the particular compound contain Fe3 plus cation. After this we will start our group test. To proceed the group test, first take your salt in a test tube and I will prepare original solution. So I have taken salt and it is sufficient for our test. Okay, now this is salt and I will prepare an original solution of it by dissolving it in small amount of water. So just dissolve it in water. Now as you all can notice, it is already dissolved. Okay, so currently the salt is dissolved. Now come to the first group test. To test the first group, I will add dilute HCl in our original solution. So let's take dilute HCl and I will add dilute HCl in it. And you have to check whether we are getting any kind of precipitate or not. So let's start by adding dilute HCl in it. So here we are not getting any precipitate. It means, as you all can notice, the solution is still very clear. It means the solution do not contain the first group metals. Okay, now we will check for the second group test, and to proceed the second group we pass H2S gas through our solution and we will check whether any kind of gas is evolving or not. We will check any precipitate formation and all. Wait for a minute to pass this H2S gas through it. So students, as you all can notice, the color of the solution get changed, but still it do not contain any kind of precipitate here. So it means it do not contain group second elements like lead and copper. So now what I will do, I will proceed for the group third test. So to proceed the test, first step should be to boil off H2S gas from this solution. Okay, so first I will boil off H2S gas. It will take time to boil. Now as you all can notice, the gas is continuously evolving and my solution is continuously boiling. So you have to boil it up to the evolution of H2S gas. After the evolution of H2S gas, you will add, now you all can notice that continuously H2S gas is evolving. You can check by smelling it. So finally I can feel that H2S gas is not here. You can even use the lead acetate paper also to check whether the gas evolving is H2S or gas or not. Now I will add concentrated HNO3 in this test tube. So let's add concentrated HNO3 in this. So first add concentrated HNO3 here. Now boil your solution, heat your solution and then cool. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to heat your solution. You have to wait for some time to get the solution heat. Now my solution is heated approximately. So after this, cool your solution. I have taken a beaker, and this beaker I will place my test tube to cool my solution. After the cooling of the solution, you will add ammonium chloride and ammonium hydroxide in this solution. If on adding ammonium chloride and ammonium hydroxide you get precipitate, it means the particular salt contain group third cation. Now take out your test tube from the beaker and now add ammonium chloride, a pinch of ammonium chloride in it and dissolve it properly. Okay. After dissolving, add ammonium hydroxide in it and observe the change in the solution, whether you are getting anything. Okay, I am getting a red color precipitate. Can you notice, everyone? You have to completely dissolve this ammonium hydroxide in this solution so that you will get the higher amount of precipitate in it. So now as you all can notice, we are getting a precipitate which is red in color, and red color precipitate indicate that our solution, our particular salt contain group third cation, which is iron, because we are getting red color precipitate. If we were getting white color precipitate, it means it is aluminium. Okay. Now I will filter the solution to get the red color precipitate and will proceed for the further test. So this is red color precipitate. As you all can notice, this is iron Fe3 plus precipitate. Now students, after filtration, take small amount of salt in a test tube and dissolve in minimum quantity of water, HCl, which is dilute. Okay, so dissolve the salt in a minimum quantity of dilute HCl. So just as you all can notice, the salt has started dissolving. Okay. Okay, now dissolve the salt. Now as you all can notice, the salt is finally dissolved. Divide the solution in two parts. Okay, I am having currently two parts. Okay, in the first part, add potassium ferrocyanide solution. Okay, look at the change. Observe the change, everyone. So look at the change. It is getting converted into Prussian blue color. Okay, when we add K4FeCl6 means potassium ferrocyanide in the salt precipitate of the salt, it get convert into Prussian blue color. So this is the confirmatory test for Fe3 plus cation. In the second test tube, I will add potassium thiocyanate. So, and next, then again observe the change. Now you can notice it converts into red, blood red color. Okay, so this is the blood red color, and this is also the confirmatory test for Fe3 plus cation. Okay, so finally the given salt contain Fe3 plus cation.